I'll next find steel, but it's a bit of saddle strap buckle, something like that. So it's definitely off horse tack. It was a nice big signal. It's actually a 75 because there's so much steel in it. No, I didn't iron check it. I do want to dig that signal. It's nice high tone. So this target solid 66. It's a beautiful old brass button from the late 1800s, early 1900s. I think it's asked for crowns. Beautiful. They're really solid, repeatable targets, these old buttons. I've just got this old Winchester shotty round. You ammunition experts might be able to identify that for me. I'm not sure of the age of that. We'll see what else is on that head stamp. Maybe there is a date, but quite an old cartridge. But
this is quite an interesting little find. It was just half buried on the top here. It rang up, about 82, I think it was. So I think it's just like a lead weight, a lead plumb bomb. It's got a, looks like it's got a hole in the bottom there. Yeah, and it is quite heavy. Yeah, well, haven't found one of those before. Okay, well, I'll get this one. It's a solid 64. It might be a bullet or something like that. It says it's only a couple of inches down. Oops, so there it is there. Looks like it's a tent loop. Yep.
well, I deserve whatever comes out of this, directly out of this piece of cow dung. Got a solid 88. It's not checking as iron. So let's get that little cow pad out of the way. And we'll have a look. I don't think it's going to be iron. Sometimes the deep, flat iron will... Oh, what's this? Well, I don't know what that is, but it's part of an old 19th century machinery. It's not a clock part, it's too solid for that. I'm not sure what it is. Hence the high signal though. You can hear that bug. As soon as I turn the probe pointer on, he loves it. He sort of comes around and thinks it's a female bug or something. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, shallow 81. Well, it's turning the iron check now. It's on. No grunting. Potential for a good find here. Very small compact target, not like that last one under the cow dung, which was large. You could tell the signal was quite large. Here it is. It's a big lead cap. Solid piece of lead. Actually, I know, thought it had some writing on it. Gee, that's heavy. Well, it's a lot of lead actually. Okay, hence the 81. Okay, we're all set up for lunch. Colin's still beeping behind me. She's coming in with a tail pretty high after getting that lovely silver sixpence earlier on. Gonna have a bit of lunch, or a cold drink. Well, we had to give up a nice shady lunch spot to the cattle. They want to eat that grass there, I think. So we're heading off over the other side of the main street of the old ghost town. Well, there's my first keeper after lunch. It's a sun-baking brass button. Beauty. Oh, look at that. You can see the, it's branded. Definitely 1880s, 1890s. You can probably read that, but it's in really good condition. It's got great relief. Oh, best solid ring. Yeah, best solid ring. That's one of the common brands we find.
Okay, this is my first button find for the day. Actually, it's a dig mine. I think Warren's found a couple of sunbakers, but this one is quite, it's only a couple of inches down. And I think it says the solid ring or something like that on it. So I'm not quite sure I've had one of those. But when I clean it up better, we should be able to see it on the photos. So, yeah, that's good. Here I have a button, a sunbaker. Oh, it's in the shade, but I'm not quite sure. that reading is on there. Yeah, but it's in good condition. Yes, look at that. Lovely. Very nice. Okay, I've given it a bit of a clean so I can read it a bit better. It's actually asked for crowns. Now we have found those ones previously in other places as well, so it's still a lovely button.
I've been a bit quiet after lunch. Here though, I've got a solid 80, and that's with the iron. I've got the iron on there. You can hear that there's no grunting. So we'll go with the embarrassment of a live dig. See what we get. 80's pretty good. Could be a big buckle. Pretty sure it's not going to be flat iron at that number. Quite possible though, sometimes it doesn't grunt because if it's just the way it's lying or the conductivity, the discriminator doesn't take it out. Okay, whatever it was, it's gone from the hole. Okay, I'm still getting an 80 in the top of the pile there. Sounds promising. Normally if it was iron it would have changed that signal somehow, or broken up. Oh, here it is. It's an old bottle top, so it's alloy, but that's quite old, hence the high signal. Actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? Not a coin though. Oh, I just got another old timers brass button, this one unbranded. It was a 65, 66, pretty much the normal target signal for that size brass button. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Just got this relic. I thought it was a hose nozzle, but I've seen this sort of thing before and I can't remember what it is. It's just some sort of valve part off a steam boiler or a bit of 19th century steam equipment, I'm not sure. Handy if someone can identify that for me, but I'll clean it anyway and take some still photos. It's not, yeah, that's solid and it looks like some sort of nozzle or valve.
Well, I've just done a bit of a surface dig here, and this looks like it's got some sort of hallmark on it. Not quite sure what shape spoon that was going to be. Yeah, very nice. I'll see if the rest of it's there, but it looks like it had deteriorated years ago. Yeah, nice find. So this is my next find. I'm not quite sure what it is. It was a beautiful signal. It was screaming up at 55. Nice solid signal. Yeah, it looks a bit decorative, actually. It even looks like it might have some sort of hallmark or something on there. And on this side, well, perhaps it's a buckle or something, because that looks like it might have a bit of a catch. Maybe something on that side. Could be a buckle. It was quite decorative when you look at the edges here. So when we clean it up, and actually, just looking there, it might even be gilding on it. Yeah. Okay, that's the hole it was in. So it was quite deep, about 5 inches. But yeah, I'm quite intrigued about that. It's quite a lovely little article. Okay, I've just done a surface find on this one. It's a brass saddle badge. There doesn't seem to be anything on it. Yeah, it's got a good bit of weight in it. Lovely, nice shape. Okay.
Well, here's a nice find. It's a large calibre, probably a Snyder or a Martini Henry, 3-ringer. And look, see, it's got a brass base. I'm not sure what is going on there, unless someone's been carving something and fiddling with it. But any of you ammo experts from the 19th century might be able to help me with that. That's a nice old round, though. Good size calibre. Colin just picked this up and asked me what it is, and I don't know. I've got an idea, I've seen him before, so it's like a copper or brass tube. It's well manufactured with a little line across the centre, and on each end, well, actually it's got crisscross bars all the way through it. Looks to be leather or something inside it. It's very old. Like a filter of some sort. I'm not really sure what that is at all. Here's a lovely old relic, sunbaking. Another button to the collection. Oh, and it's branded, and it's in really good nick too. Okay, I'm spotting a lot of these on the surface. And I think they're lead hem weights of old, oh, that's not. That's a roofing nail. Well, there's a ripper of a find. It's an old thimble. It was a solid 68 both directions, brass or copper. Usually these things are crushed flat, so we usually find them, but this one isn't too bad. It's a bit flat on one side, but otherwise, it's a nice little relic for the display. Check this out. I think I've just found the world's largest key. Look at that thing. I don't know what it is. It's iron. I wonder if that's the key to the police lockup. Pretty roughly handmade. I don't know what it is. It looks like a key, though, doesn't it? It's got a bit of a keyway on it. Wouldn't take much to bust into that lock if this is the key that opened it. Anyway, good old relic. I've moved over into the police yard now. I've got this button, but it's plain. Button front, the back's gone off it. Just only a 62, 63. It's probably brass, but it doesn't appear to be anything written on it. This target was a solid 81. I've got this beautiful old brass buckle. There's no tongue, but wow, that's in really good condition. Nice piece of late 1800s clothing, maybe. Well, I wasn't sure about the earlier round I found, but this one's an absolute ripper. Look at this 3-ringer. Dropped. Snyder or a Martini Henry, probably a Snyder. I put the calibre up, it escapes me actually. It's a .56 or 0.65 or something. Large bullet anyway. Wouldn't want to get hit with that slug, but that's a dropped round. Definitely 1870s, 1880s, that thing. Fantastic. This one was a nice high 76, 77, and I got a harmonica reed complete. Here's my next find. This recovery is a clock cog out of a mantle clock or something like that, I'd say. Here's a nice recovery. It was an 82, and it's a bit of saddle brass. Plain, no motif or anything on there, but yeah, for an old saddle. Well, I've just dug something really special here. I put it on top of this anthill to have a look at it. It looks like two coins stuck together, but it's not. It's got a monarch. Looks like an English shield, it looks like a shield sovereign design, and I think it's some sort of buckle or little memorial clasp. As you can see, it's got two clips on the back, and it's in the form of two joined coins. I've never seen anything like it, but it's definitely got writing on it, so I'll be able to determine what that is. Wow, I'm pretty stoked with that. That's a ripper. Well, Colin and I just discussed this. It looks like someone's made this out of two coins. They're dated, and you can see that's the reverse is the same as the two coins again, and they've tacked these little pieces on here to make it into some sort of badge. It's dated in Roman numerals, so I can't read it out here. It's 1800 and something. I don't recognise that monarch, but it looks like an English shield and definitely a Tudor crown, I'm pretty sure. So I'll subtitle all the information I can on this find. Right, I'm still in this vicinity of that double coin brooch arrangement I just found. I'm beginning to think that's Spanish or Italian or something, I'm not sure. Anyway, you probably know by now because I will have subtitled all that information. Anyway, a solid 81 here, out of the ground. It's only 2 inches down at the most. Oh, and it's a beautiful brass buckle, look at that. Hence the high signal. It's still got the steel pin in it. And the brass, probably a bit of horse tack.
Well, it was getting a bit hot in the sun, so I've moved into the shade for a bit of a rest. And we've got a nice solid 76 at about 4 inches. So we'll see what that comes up with. Right up there. Okay, so it's out of the hole. It's in here somewhere. It looks like it there. Yeah, look at that for a signal. Just a, looks like a bit of a can or something. Yeah, nice big signal there. Okay. Now this was a blurring signal of 76. That's the size of it. It's a Monica reed. Yeah. Always give off a beautiful signal. Nice and just booming. Okay. It's in good condition too, that one. Okay, this was my next dig. I didn't do live, which I wish I had. It was just a nice shallow dig, only 2 inches down, and it was screaming 90 with a bit of interference as well.
You got some iron check on it, you said?
A bit of iron check.
I'm over here too, I've got to see this thing.
So this is it. It's a florin. Oh, and look at it.
Big chunk of silver.
That is beautiful.
What sort of florin is it?
It's got the cross on it. Is that the...
Oh, it'll be a Gothic florin. Oh my God. It's an English Gothic florin. That'll be the date, will be in Roman numerals. That is just
That's
awesome.
That's beautiful, isn't it? That is just so nice.
Wow, that's the biggest...
I'm so excited. That is really nice.
Yeah,
we'll have to clean it up.
Yeah, to top my double coin finders, babe.
No, that was really good what you had.
So let's, we'll give this a wash and get a date. That's just fantastic. Yeah. Gee, that was a screaming high signal, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, usually those 90s are iron, but when it was clean, like, it was pretty clean though, you said.
Oh yeah, it was just screaming.
It'd have to be.
Except for the bit of
so
iron
much silver
audio.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Beautiful. Okay, we'll clean it up. Get back to the, see what date it is. Well, I'm just going to check this hole again where I found the florin, and it looks like there may be another silver in there. It's coming up as 85.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's going to be a sixpence.
Down.
Man, that's a lot of money to lose in the 1800s. 2 shillings plus a bit more. That's a tree root. I think it'll be over here on our left here. Okay, you got it. Oh, awesome. This will be 2 silvers in a hole. This is not a common occurrence in these old ghost towns. Deeper in the hole. Yeah.
Oh, down in here.
You got your hand on the speaker, so I can't hear it. There it is. Now this, oh, it's a shilling.
It's shilling.
Oh my goodness me.
My gosh.
So we've got a shilling. Well, we've got to recheck this hole. What a find. 2 massive silver coins, shilling and a Gothic florin. That's 3 shillings in other words. That's a lot of money for the 1870s, geez. Well, we'll get the date off this shilling, and we'll do some detailed stills of the florin and this coin. That's just fantastic.
Well, this is my next find. It's just a shirt button, but it's lovely. It's got a bit of writing on it, which I'll clean up later and see what it is. So, yeah, another good find. Okay, so I've just dug this up. I thought it was a coin because it was ringing up quite high. In the 80s, I think it was. But now, it doesn't really look like a coin. It does have writing on it. So we'll have to give it a clean and just investigate that a little bit further. Okay, it's getting a little bit late in the day and I'm just walking back to the car and I spotted a sunbaker, another button. Yeah, so I think that's about 5 buttons for the day now.
No, I was just heading back for a cold drink and I got this nice pocket watch part in the side of a little bank. 63, 64, it was very solid signal, repeatable in all directions. Nice. Well, we're going to wrap up our 2-day adventure here. I hope you enjoyed it because we've had a great time out here. We put a lot of hours into this one old town that we've been to on several different occasions. We've found a lot of stuff over the years here, but you've got to put a lot of hours into it. And we were just having a chat at lunchtime, and it's not about the great finds. It's about being out here, and you know, now and then you get something that really makes your day, like a coin or that little badge that I've dug up with the 2 monarchs on it. I don't know what that is, but I mean, it's pretty exciting to find that kind of thing. In between, you dig a lot of lead and you dig a lot of iron, and there's all sorts of rubbish, but it's just great to be out. And if you go out hunting by yourself, you're missing out a bit. I mean, it's great to have someone with you because if you're having a quiet moment, your partner can be making some great finds, and it just makes a day for both of you. It's just fantastic sport, fantastic hobby. I hope you've enjoyed it, everybody. So it's bye from Colleen and Warren on our Gulf Savannah adventure. I hope you enjoyed that adventure. Bye for now.
Okay, this was my next dig. I didn't do live, which I had. It was just a nice shallow dig, only 2 inches down, and it was screaming 90 with a bit of interference as well.
You've got some iron check on it, you said?
A bit of iron check.
I'm over here to too, I've got to see this thing.
So this is it. It's a florin. Oh, look at it.
Big chunk of silver.
That is beautiful.
What sort of florin is it?
It's got the cross on it. Is that the...
Oh, it'll be a Gothic florin. Oh my God. It's an English Gothic florin. That'll be, the date will be in Roman numerals. That is just
That's
awesome.
Beautiful, isn't it? That is just so nice.
Wow, that's the
I'm
biggest.
so excited. That is really nice.
Yeah,
We'll have to clean it up.
yeah, to top my double coin finders page.
No, that was really good.
So let's, we'll give this a wash and get a date. That's just fantastic. Gee, that was a screaming high signal, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, usually those 90s are iron, but when it was clean, like, it was pretty clean though, you said.
Oh yeah, it was just screaming.
It'd have to be.
Except for the bit
So
of
much
iron
silver
audio.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Beautiful. Okay, we'll clean it up. Get back to the, see what date it is.